And so, what about today? Niamey, the airport, everyone huddling together and wondering what the next few days will bring. News was beginning to filter through as to the reason for the airlift. Of course, we knew that there was a potential terrorist attack, but the magnitude of it was not available to us in terms of information. It did come through later on in the day, and it was shocking. The potential of what might have been started to affect everybody. Well, the routine had to go on, and indeed, with so many days to kill, some of the things that you wouldn't normally do were being done. Cleaning of just about everything, for one thing. Already met former driver, organizer of the Paris-Peking. There's many problems in this race, and my race as well. There are two things, though, to remember here. The future of the race is at stake, and instead of 11,000 kilometers, now it's only going to be 4,500. The price, he said, for making an airlift is a very high one in terms of money, but it's a great decision, he said. It's transpired that it's 30 million francs. It's about 4.5 million dollars, $4.5 million. And he says it's the only thing to do. There's only 4,500 kilometers left to race. He says, but you've got to realize it's a great decision. The race must go on. And indeed, time then to catch up on a few domestics. The locals in to help out. The remainder were listening to their own style of music. Not my choice, but there you go. And even time for a little golf.
Je pense que ça ne changera rien. Bien au contraire. Vous savez, il y a eu pas mal de difficultés. Il y en aura encore beaucoup.
Must go on. He says there's been many problems before.
Un peu ce qui nous attendait. Ça va être encore vraiment très très copieux.
It's a great race, he said, and needs to be saved. All practical situations were balanced. We're going to miss some great stages in Niamey, but you always have to adapt and improvise, and that's exactly what we're doing. On the Dakar, boots getting cleaned. You don't see privateers having time to do that very often. Of course, the stars, such as Alfie Cox and Jimmy Lewis, they have a backing of a team who clean their boots for them. Oh, Hubert Oriol, race director today, getting further information. And this was what shocked everybody. He says that an army group, 300 men, 40 armed vehicles, 4x4s, plus full armoured refueling trucks, which would allow them to move very, very fast and quickly and long distance, are waiting for us. It's an independent group, he says. Mokhtar Mokhtari is the man in charge. It's an Islamist separatist movement who are looking to separate a state for themselves with land from Mali, Algeria, Mauritania and Niger. And of course they were intending to hit this rally to embarrass Niger, taking revenge on them for an incident in 1998 where the local army took on this group and neutralized them. So a diplomatic note, the same source, saying they intended to attack us en route and take on apparently everybody. So many men, so many powerful vehicles, and so many weapons. Suddenly, an airlift seemed sensible. Many people asking why we're going on at all. So that news, something of a bombshell, that came late on this evening, just as the dusk was beginning to fall, and we went and spoke to a few other people, and there is genuine shock amongst all the competitors and indeed the organisers. Now though, it's down to logistics and the movement is going to be a difficult one. Antonov troop transporters are coming in. They'll be arriving in the night, and they will be flying 24 hours a day. Each one of these monoliths can actually take 10 cars and 3 trucks apiece. They're going to start off with the helicopters and then start moving out everyone else. Fingers crossed, please, for us here on the Dakar.